What's going on, everyone? It's Justin here, and some of the 2025 monitors are starting to show up at the office, and today we have what is potentially the gold standard in gaming and creative monitors all in one, and it is the MSI MPG272URX. Pretty long name, but it stands for MSI Performance Gaming Lineup for those who are looking for a monitor that has been engineered for performance, having the top specs and optimizations, and most importantly, a new and improved panel for 2025 that comes in at a premium price point, but delivers all of the features for those who are looking for it. I'm going to be talking about the technical side, the display specs, as well as the panel technology, the optimizations, as well as things that they have done to mitigate some of the risk of OLED burn-in, and also support for stuff like G-Sync and AI technology that has been integrated to deliver the top experience. And I also want to give a huge thanks to MSI for sponsoring this video, and we also have their new gaming PC behind me, which is very unique in its design, and also had the chance to visit them at Computex 2025 in Taipei to see their entire lineup of current and future innovations. So beginning with the design, this is definitely a monitor that fits into the gamer's setup. And this right here is a 27-inch model, and you can see that it has a lot of sleek elements. A large and stable base, infinite adjustability, up, down, and it can also go horizontally and vertically. But if you take a look at the back, it has that mix of metal, plastic, the vents for breathing, and also a light strip, which I think is a great touch. I think in a lot of scenarios, gamers do play in a dark room setting with like your RGB effects, and I feel like the design and the engineering of this monitor really does go along with that aesthetic. And the display itself is an anti-reflective glossy monitor, which I feel like for gaming is definitely my preference. And personally, through all of my creative monitors that I've been using lately, it has all been glossy panels as opposed to satin panels. And I have found that they've gotten really good in terms of an anti-reflective coating. The panel technology is a 26.5-inch flat qd-oled panel from Samsung, and it delivers exceptional color rendition as well as fast refresh rates at 240 Hz, a response time of 0.03 milliseconds, as well as improved brightness up to 1000 nits in HDR and just over 500 nits in SDR. And it's also a 5-layer tandem OLED that actually has light efficiency up to 30%, giving you more brightness at the same power consumption. It features 99% DCI-P3 color gamut, 98% RGB, and 138% sRGB coverage at a resolution of 3840 by 2160. And with how good some of the gaming monitors have gotten, it allows you to take advantage of all of the benefits of OLED, which many years ago was known to not be ideal for gaming despite having the most amazing visuals. But it seems like all of the compromises have been eliminated in this monitor right here. The blacks obviously are infinite, the contrast is impressive, the colors jump out and just have such a nice tone to them. But on top of that, the color accuracy, the ability to adjust the settings specific to your needs, as well as being able to use it fully for creativity, if that is something that you plan to do, is what makes it such an effective option and one that checks off every single box if you're spending this kind of money on a monitor. Jumping right into gaming, if you're someone who plays first-person shooters, is playing competitive gaming, and games that obviously move very quickly, having a monitor that has an exceptionally fast refresh rate at this size is extremely important in terms of giving you that competitive edge, especially if you've already invested a lot of money in a high-performance gaming PC, as well as the peripherals to go with it. The kind of last line of defense is the monitor. When playing games like Cyberpunk 2077, I mean, this is a game that really showcases the abilities of a beautiful OLED display. The night settings of like the dark contrast, the colors that jump out, as well as the highly intensive graphics all showcase the best of what this monitor is able to offer. And I mean, it looked incredible. And I actually have not tested a monitor of this spec before that is so focused on gaming. In addition to that, we also played racing games, and I mean, on all aspects, this monitor and its new generation Samsung panel was able to excel. With the G-Sync compatibility and the FreeSync Premium Pro, that obviously works with your gaming PC hardware, and if you have like the 50 series per se, the AI features of that and how you're able to push your games and its graphics with the DLSS settings as well as ray tracing improvements are able to allow you to take that all to the next level when paired with your monitor. As for doing creative work on this monitor, it obviously has the coverage needed, and I mean, being able to work on an OLED display is incredible. So I really see this as a monitor for someone who is a developer and a gamer at the same time and plans to use this monitor with the majority focus on gaming related things to be able to fully take advantage of it. So I feel like one thing that MSI has done an incredible job focusing on is the OLED burn-in mitigation, which is often a fear that people have long-term when they have OLED displays. It features MSI's OLED Care 2.0 technology. This includes a graphene heatsink, static screen detection, panel protect, taskbar detection, panel protection activation, and what this does is reduce the brightness on static elements on screen, and it also does pixel refresh and shifts pixel at a higher interval to prevent static burn-in. OLED Care 2.0 Panel Protect extends the refresh interval from 16 hours to 24 hours to enhance the gaming and tech experience. This update helps reduce interruptions while also enhancing panel durability for long-term use. And on top of that, it has a 3-year qd-oled burn-in warranty. Some of the AI features that can benefit gamers from a performance standpoint include AI Crosshair, which takes the aim dock and automatically changes the color, making it visible at any time. The new AI Vision technology, on the other hand, reveals details in dark areas and enhances overall brightness and saturates colors, bringing brightness to certain scenes. So when it comes to the ports, you have a pretty decent selection here. Of course, you have DisplayPort 2.1a, which essentially means it has an 80 gigabits per second UHBR20 high-speed interface, and when connected to native DisplayPort 2.1a devices, such as the latest 50 series GPUs like I have in this video, it can directly support 240 Hz at a 4K resolution without requiring display stream compression. But you also have HDMI 2.1, USB Type-C, which has 98 watt power delivery. So if you're using a laptop, that is amazing in terms of keeping the number of cables down. And you also have a headphone output jack if you want to connect a speaker. Some monitors only have HDMI eARC, but I feel like having the options with the 3.5mm jack is still a nice touch. As for the gaming PC powering this entire setup, it is a Vision ZS, which features an AMD Ryzen 9 9800 X3D processor with an NVIDIA RTX 5080 graphics card. And with the MSI RGBs that are built in, it really is the perfect match to build your battle station for 2025. I mean, I think the most unique aspect of this gaming PC is how the curved glass goes all the way around. And also, while I was at Computex 2025 checking out the MSI booth, we got to see all of the PCs, the graphics cards, as well as other monitors that they have in their lineup. And I feel like all of these technologies are just continuing to push the innovation while also having different models throughout the lineup for different types of users and consumers. I also really liked the PC that they showcased that actually has a display that shows all of the crucial settings and everything, just to feel more connected to your custom PC, monitor everything, and optimize a workflow that works well for you. So yeah, it was great to check out their whole booth at Computex 2025. So when it comes to my overall impressions of the MSI MPG272URX monitor, it is an amazing experience. It really takes out all of the compromises of an OLED experience when it comes to a monitor. It is definitely a monitor that is at its premium, geared towards people who will take advantage of this technology, but for those who are looking for the very best in 2025, this is what you're looking at right here. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to go ahead and drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.